Morning, guys. A little earlier than I expected. I had some formulation issues earlier. They seem to have been corrected. It seems like every morning that's going to be the case, so I'll have to just online have it redone. Just have the formulas checked and whatnot. Last night, college is 4-3. I should have left it alone. MBA. I had a sheet built. It's very weighty. It has more metrics than I certainly want to enter, and I couldn't find a lot of them. I'm sure they're out there somewhere, but I don't have the time to look around. And as it was, I was using two different sites to populate the sheets. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the hassle when college is performing better than I expected. I didn't know that right out of the box. This is was going to be so far um, a plus adventure. We'll see. We've got a long way to go, but today I'll decide it. If it wins today, because I hate Saturdays. I think I beat that topic to death. Anyway, I got some bets you can make. Oregon, Wisconsin over. Where are we at? 155. Bet online 154 and a half. Bet that. Of course, low vig, same number. Um, they're at minus -08 both ways. I think everyone should have an account there at this point. Certainly, if you use Bet Online, I would just move my money over to low vig. It's the same umbrella. Superbook went to 54 and a half for a second, back to 55. Florida State Louisville, the over is the right bet, but it's too far off the open at this point. Leave it alone. This is going to come back to, I would think, 53. It's currently 54, 54 and a half. It's going to come down. It's too big a move. It's not going to last. There's going to be people on the other side that are going to say, well, the 4-point middle open up, I'll grab that, just for no other reason than it's the way to bet if you're looking for middles. TCU, bet it +7, bet them +7. So you got Oregon over, TCU +7, Florida State's, a weight. It's coming down now. FanDuel's at 153 and a half. Pinnacle's at 154. Wait for 153, I would think. You may be able to do better than that. 411's at 52 over 28. It's priced. They don't want any over. They don't want. If they can get it at 28 cents, then they'll earn on both sides, which is smart. That's why they're at the top of the list, at top of the industry rather, along with others, because they know how to book. Most of these places don't have a clue. The regulated places have no clue how to book. None of them. FanDuel, to a certain extent, they book a different way because they're booking to a different group. They're just robbing people on VIG, on both sides, which to them is that's smart. That's their audience. People that don't care about price, people that don't even know what an edge is. I was listening to, not listening to, she was part of the conversation of one of these tout things, this betting queen. Whew. Wow. Anybody that sends some money, find something else to do, really. You have issues for sure. So they were telling, and the guy was asking her, do you have an edge on any of this stuff? She said, no, I don't think so. She doesn't even know what an edge is, put it that way. Forget about calculating it. She doesn't even know what it means. So these are the kind of people that follow her. The next day, of course, she has an edge on 3 games. She doesn't even know what it is. So the people below her are responding, what is an edge? That's her audience. That should tell you all you need to know. Anyway, all right, so we got Oregon over 55. And by the way, I'm not picking on her. All the women in that space are as corrupt as she is, crooked as she is, and scammy as she is. You know what I call it? And we've all met them. I've dated, and when I use that term very loosely, strippers, go-go dancers, whatever they call them now, I don't know. Many of them, they all have the same story. There's a deadbeat at home without a job. And the numbers are pretty high on my end. Pretty high, trust me. I'm not proud of it. It is what it is. I was in the game. That's what I did. So there's always a deadbeat on the other end. They don't have a job. They don't have a driver's license, no bank account, no nothing. They just lay at home, do drugs all day, and wait for their woman that they basically pimp out to have other men touch her, because they're too fucking lazy to get a job. Anyway, I'm off topic, I know, but I gotta talk to you guys. Who the hell am I gonna talk to? Trust me, my wife's so tired. She puts the phone down when I call. Pays no attention. All right. Oregon over 55. TCU +7. I'd like 14 on Florida State. As crazy as that sounds, I don't like the program they run. I don't like the kids they get. We've talked about this problem before. All the Florida teams in all sports, they recruit from different areas that, guys are really good athletes, but they're a problem. And they know that going in. They recruit them anyway because they're either so fast or so big or so this or that, but a lot of them are uncoachable. And I've seen it over the years with Miami U football, Florida State football, Florida State basketball, Miami, but it's you know what I'm talking about. All right. So a long-winded explanation and rant, semi-rant on 3 games. That's as far as I got, to be honest with you. There's a couple other 12 o'clock games, which I said won't break this down into segments. It's way too, won't even scroll down the screen and look at the rest of the card. It's just too distracting and it's unnecessary. VMI Furman, nothing there, I don't think. I didn't run it yet. If I did, I'm going to do a ton of videos today. I don't care. I'm not giving my shit out to everybody anymore. If you don't have the time to watch a 10-minute video or a 5-minute video, then I don't have the time to give my stuff out. I don't have to. I'm doing this to help people. If it helps, great. I'm not going to win every day, obviously. But I think what I got going on now, what I'm running now, is solid. I like the results I'm seeing. You can take that for whatever it's worth to you. I know what it's worth to me because I know what I'm looking at, and it saves me a ton of time, and it gets me on the right side. That's all I'm looking for. That's the name of the game. It's not about who you like. It's, the people I'm assuming the people that are watching this are not the group that I discussed previously that deal with these touts and whatnot. So, all right, let me continue on. Those are the bets as they stand now. There'll be a lot more. So hang on, and give it another. I don't know how many 1 o'clock games there are. I don't even look. Let me see. Not many. So you know what? I'll do the 1s and 2s, and I'll get back to you after that. Figure it'll take an hour. All right, guys. Be back in a bit.